PCBs are found everywhere. Since they were manufactured for their stability, they're pretty difficult to break down. But they weren't known to be dangerous, and so they were disposed of very easily, just thrown out, put in the water, put in a barrel that sits outside your factory and then eventually leads into the sediment. They like to attach to things, so they travel attached to dust particles. They're in the global cycle of wind, air, earth, water. Because aquatic invertebrates and insects living in that sediment get eaten by birds, predominantly during the breeding season when they feed them to their young, they ingest contaminated food. At high levels, PCBs are known to be very dangerous. They're known to cause cancer and to be toxic and to kill. But at low levels, since everybody has them, to some level you kind of think, well, at low levels they can't be as dangerous or they're not dangerous. But they're known to be endocrine disruptors. They're known to mimic the actions of different types of hormones and to disrupt these pathways in the body that have important effects on behavior and neurological systems. Birds that are exposed to PCBs during development and that are eating PCBs as they grow up, we hypothesize are singing disrupted songs. Song has a function both as a recognition of this is what species I am, and so to keep species lines clear, but also this is what kind of individual I am, and this is the type of individual, what kind of quality I have. This is the phoebe that you hear so often, and it sounds sort of like
So the difference between a good quality male and a bad quality male is consistency in its songs. We're looking here at a spectrogram with the y-axis being frequency in kilohertz and then the x-axis being time. We're interested in the slope of this first note. That indicates species, which species it is usually, and is used in species recognition. And the interval between these two notes indicates quality. So here is a good quality chickadee singing. And so all of his songs would sound just like that. On the other hand, here is a chickadee from an area with PCBs. And all of his songs don't sound like that. They have either a larger slope here or a smaller slope here, or they changes the interval between those two notes. If a male sings a ratio or a slope consistently, regardless of what it actually is, if it's consistent, it's good. We are finding with low levels of PCBs in the blood, these birds that have them are singing different songs.